Welcome back to Bravo Tango Trading. Again, Ryan coming from Denver. Here we're going to be talking about the company search section of the page. Um, another quick disclaimer. I am not a professional, don't come from any industry. I'm just a dude with an idea. This is more for entertainment than it is and it certainly isn't financial advice. Take everything that I'm saying here with a grain of salt. Do your own research, do your own trading. Anyways, company search. If you are a member, so join on the homepage. If you are a member, you can get access to a whole lot more tickers. If you're just going to the site and you're clicking around, you're only going to see a limited selection of tickers. Um, at the top of the page, we've got a brief description. Here we've got Microsoft pulled up. High level technical analysis summary. So what are our 5 core indicators suggesting for Microsoft today? It is March 30th, Saturday, March 30th. Bollinger Band score neutral, RSI very oversold, stochastic neutral, moving average crossover and MACD both indicating neutral. So Bollinger Band score. When we get to the backtest page, I'll go a lot more in depth as to the math behind these different indicators. But at a high level, you can just see up here we've got the Bollinger Band score, we've got the price action, the candlesticks going in between. Right below that we've got the Bollinger Band score. So I'm trying to convert where is the price relative to the upper and lower Bollinger Band. So we oscillate mostly in between the two in periods of extreme bullish movement or bearish movement. We do break above the 100 level or below zero. Slightly different than what you would see with like RSI or stochastics, which are bound between 100 and 0. But you can just see where it's bouncing around back here. It's certainly low, the Bollinger Band score, but it's not low enough to technically indicate that we're in a buying opportunity. It looks like yesterday it probably did just a little bit. Certainly a few weeks ago, when it was below the green line, that certainly would have indicated it might have been a good time to buy. And if we scroll up and we just look at the price action, I mean, we see the dip. That's where we're getting the Bollinger Band score breaking down below 30, below 20. And then price action back up closer to the red line. See the Bollinger Band score moving back up. So we'll see similar movement with the other momentum indicators, but that's Bollinger Band score. So RSI is super. I mean, I would read this as bearish, but it's also indicating it's just a very good time to buy. RSI is literally zero. It's incredibly low. So given the short-term price action, RSI is indicating it might be a good time to get in. Stochastic, similar, everything's low, but given the price movement that we've had just the last couple of days, it's no longer indicating that we'd have a signal one way or another. So everything's neutral. We're just sort of waiting for the market to figure itself out. Moving average. Moving average is bullish, being that everything is above the zero line. The signal line or the MACD has dipped below the signal line. So slight bearish indicator. The fact that those two aren't in agreement tells us we're neutral for right now. Moving average crossover. So I need more data on the moving average for the moving average back tests for this stock. This asterisk up here indicates that we haven't found a select set of parameters that performs exceptionally well and does consistently beat the market. So we're implementing some just high-level generic parameters for the sake of giving an indicator. However, this star indicates that we have limited historical testing that is actually outperforming just the traditional buy and hold. So that's why this chart just looks a little funny. Below all of the backtest stuff, here we're comparing Microsoft to its industry and sector averages. So we'll get more into this information when we go to the Explore Data part of the website. But here we can see what is Microsoft's PE ratio relative to the tech industry, relative to the services and prepackaged software industry. Same with many of the other indicators. Just where is Microsoft relative to its peer companies. So a lot of times you'll hear numbers thrown around relative to some of these different metrics, but I think it's useful to think of them relative to the specific industry or sector that you're talking about, rather than throwing out some more generic number, like to say holistically above 20 or above 30 or whatever is over is expensive, without taking into account how does that industry as a whole do. It just feels, for me, it's less meaningful. So when we get to the explore data part, you'll see how there's a lot of comparison of a company to its peers. All right, below that we've got a bunch of news, so we're just pulling in what's the news for Microsoft today. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Then we get to the income statement, some of the different financial docs, so you can see history, what's going on with Microsoft, how are their earnings looking, how are their profits looking, what is their income looking like. Balance sheet, same thing. We've just got a fair amount of history here with Microsoft. It's been around a long time. We've got quite a bit of data. Same with the cash flow statements. I'm kind of cherry picking just a handful of data points to share here. I do have access to quite a bit more, so if I get a bunch of you all requesting more of this sort of financial information, I can certainly add sections to this part of the website. Initially I just sort of picked what I felt was most useful and most worth sharing. All right, so that's it for company search. Once again, when you are a member, you get access to a much longer list of equities funds that you can select from. Joining is free until July, so a few more months to join the team. Take advantage of that, and then we'll turn on the payments. But for now everything's free. You just got to sign up on the homepage. So once again, Ryan coming to you from Denver. Thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you in another video.